Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are having a good day. I hope all of you are having a healthy day. But I also want to take this moment to also wish your loved ones and your family members a very good, healthy day as well. And, stay happy, stay healthy, and just, I hope whatever you guys do, just, have the best of it, have the best success out of it. But today's video is going to be a little frustrating to make. Hopefully I don't lose too much of my emotions, and I really hope that I stay as neutral as I can and I don't go towards biasness. The that's the goal that I always go towards when I make every video. Of course, I'm a big Ferrari fan, and my content is Ferrari, so of course I'm gonna show as much love as I can to Ferrari. But if a decision against us is fair, I'm gonna accept it. But I'm still gonna keep loving and supporting Ferrari like always. There's two things about that. Of course, you have to support the team regardless. I'm a true tifosi, and I have a long way to go to be the absolute highest member of tifosi. But I'm still consider myself a tifosi, and I will do anything and everything to show my gratitude and love for Ferrari for the upcoming years. Um, but also on the other side, also fairness, and you have to respect the rules that are made, and have good sportsmanship as well. Very very important, and not to let your personal emotions get in between those two characteristics. But anyways, big news coming in from the FIA on their action towards Ferrari. You know how last race it was so frustrating. Like, I was so mad, and I still am so frustrated with those results. We got absolutely screwed, and I still stand by it. Not being biased here, but that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous stuff that I've seen last race, and I feel so bad for Carlos Sainz. Like, it is absolutely frustrating. Like, I keep saying the same word. I don't have any words left. Like, how much frustration can I put? Last video, like after the race, I made a video and I was cussing every other line, which I usually don't. But that video was made straight after the race, and it was my pure emotions. That video was really really raw. you know Now I'm more calm. It's been a good week and two now. I think even more. I think it's been at least a good few weeks now. So of course now I'm calmer now, and I'm not gonna cuss now. I promise you, I won't cuss for a while unless we see another absolute disgusting move by the FIA once again. But I'm good now. I'm more comfortable. I'm relaxed. I won't just start yelling at you guys. You probably, all of you Ferrari fans probably have seen what the news is about. Ferrari have posted this statement on their Instagram. So 80% of you probably who would have already seen that post. So the FIA decided to dismiss our appeal to Carlos Sainz's unfair penalty. And I'm absolutely disgusted with that. I am absolutely disgusted, and I don't know what to say. Like there are no words left to describe like this whole situation, and I think it's unfair. And I have I must start off by saying that I have nothing but respect for Red Bull, and I have nothing but respect for Aston Martin. Aston Martin came from competing in the mid table to now competing with the teams like with the elite teams like us, Red Bull and Mercedes. So they do deserve a lot of respect. It does take talent, it does take time, and it does also require proper investment to be able to compete with teams the big top teams, elite teams like us. So I have to give the respect to Aston Martin. They have done the right things, and they have invested the right assets to be able to be successful in a very tight millisecond sport. Formula One is an intense sport, so it's a matter of a few seconds That makes a difference. So Aston Martin, I have I have to give them nothing but respect for their come up, and I have to also give Red Bull also some good respect. They are very fast and they have a rocket ship. Verstappen is a good pilot. He is a fantastic pilot, I must say. And Checo Perez also is a very good pilot as well. So I give them the respect, when it comes to the track. But now uh, I'm talking strictly about how does the FIA and Red Bull when it comes to the rule book. That's where my problem is with teams like Red Bull and now this year with Aston Martin. Because with Red Bull, ever since Verstappen has become the main man for Red Bull, it is so obvious. Like I've stayed nothing but neutral in every situation I try to be in, but there's so many decisions taken towards, like, even if Red Bull breaks a big rule, their punishment is so light, and I feel like the FIA just loves giving the silver spoon to Red Bull, and that has been going on for a few years now, and it's frustrating. It destroys the whole sport because when a kid starts playing a sport, the number one thing all he wants to do is enjoy the sport. But now, like with these professional sports, it's just like it destroys the whole sport. Like it's not just Formula One. I know there's other sports which I feel like from times to times, like there are a few cases, or maybe from time like every other month there is a corruption scandal that starts with the league and a team, or a player or anything, any sort. But like just a case of corruption. Some sports have it more, some sport have it less, but there is still always a corruption. It destroys the sport. Like I feel like, of course, like money has ruined every sport, and it's the truth. But come on, it's a rule. Like, how can you not enforce rules? And at a certain point, it gets ridiculous, and it just gets disgusting, and it just ruins the whole purpose of competition in every single sport. You know what I mean? And everybody knows that. And just I feel like whoever takes the decision, the FIA, whoever is the main man for the FIA, is so incompetent. Like he's just so incompetent. Like how, like, if you put a 10-year-old, 12-year-old, like a very young child, if you just teach him the rules about Formula One, just show him the basics, just tell him, okay, you can do this and you can't do that, he can take such a better decision than whoever the main man of the FIA is. Like, I guarantee you put any child and you tell him the rules, you explain to him and you give him like a 2 or 3 classes about the rule book of Formula One, and he will take so much more accurate, so much more respectable decision than whoever is the grown man, probably older man too. I mean, I forgot who was taking the decisions for the FIA, but I'm pretty sure he's like 40 and up at least. Like, how can a grown man, not take fair decisions? Even children's and teenagers take better decisions than them. I'm not dissing the FIA. I feel like it's unfair for all the employees. I mean, I feel like there's still very, very good employees working for the FIA, but that main man is incompetent. He needs to go back to FIA school. Like, not even FIA school, because the FIA is the FIA, but he needs to go back to learning the proper rules. He needs to start reading like the rule book, and he needs to take a few classes. Like, it's getting ridiculous now. It's getting ridiculous, and that decision on Ferrari, it's absolutely unfair. And at this, I'm just getting really irritated by it. It's just like, at this point, he needs to be fired. Like, we need a new president, CEO. I don't know what position takes the decision, so I really apologize for the lack of info here. But whoever is the main man that takes decision for the FIA, and he enforces the every single rule, every single race, he needs to be fired at this point. Like I had much patience with him, and it's been going on for so many years. The FIA takes bad decision after bad decision, corruption after corruption, um, like just favoring a team, always favoring team. And for the last few years, it has been Red Bull. Even though I know for 7 years straight, Mercedes have been dominating F1. But yes, Ferrari, we have made some mistake. We every team, I must admit, every team in their lifetime of their team history have made, you know, mistakes, but they also have been accused, and they should be accused. I mean, even Ferrari, for example, I know in 2018 we did kind of cheat with, with I think in 2018, yeah, and I think we did kind of cheat with the car. I think it was I forgot what it was. I think it was an engine that we cheated on, and we should get penalized for that, and I think we did. And I accept that. I completely accept being punished. And I think Mercedes also, I think in a few cases they also had, like, they also got punished for a few for a few, I would say, cheating slash corrupting, cases. But you know that's just how it is. Just, if you break the rules, you get punished. As simple as that. But I feel like teams like a team, like, obviously, like, now it's Red Bull, but now I feel like this year Aston Martin has also joined the chat, and they're also one of those teams who just get away with everything. It's been 3 races, and in every single one of these 3 races, Aston Martin has been in every single controversy line. Like, they have been in every single, like, they're the ones who are bringing this controversy, and they're the ones who create those controversies, and they don't get punished for it. And it's absolutely unfair. And I have the right as a Ferrari fan to be pissed off because, first of all, it's unfair. Second of all, it doesn't go by the rule book. Like the rules are not enforced here. And third of all, Carlos Sainz went from, potentially he should have been P3 at the podium, and now he dropped all the way to, I think, P11, P12. That is major. That is major. Every single position in Formula One counts, and everybody says it over and over again that Formula One is an intense sport. So why am I not? Why is it not fair for me to be mad? I have every right to be pissed off at this terrible decision, and I just have, like, no respect nowadays, like, for the FIA, until they get back to being fair, and to, govern, basically take decisions by the rule book very fairly, because it is getting ridiculous, man, at this point. Like, it's just I don't have any, like, I know I've said a lot of good points here. I may have been biased, and I may not have been neutral in this video at some points. If you feel like it, I mean, I do apologize a bit, but I said what I said, and I may not have done it, but I still, have respect for Red Bull. I still have respect for Aston Martin. They are good teams. So in that case, like, I don't have anything against them personally. So I don't see where it could be biased. But I have the right to talk about the rule book, and if I see that there's a very high violation of the rule, and this team is not be punished, I have every right to be pissed off. And I don't think that I've done anything bad, and I don't think I said anything biased here. But yeah, like, it's absolutely frustrating. It's just, yeah, basically, I'm just so pissed off by the news still. Like, yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, I feel bad for Carlos Sainz. I do feel bad for him. Like, he was actually pissed off, and he still is. And Lance Stroll did not get a penalty for taking out Charles Leclerc. Like, where's that penalty? Like, so many pilots in the last race like I feel like Pierre Gasly should have gotten a penalty. I think like Logan Sargent as well. Like I resaw the race, and Lance Stroll also uh, should have gotten a penalty. Highly, like it was obvious he shouldn't have gotten a penalty. Took out Charles Leclerc, went unpunished, and then Ferrari gets punished. Like we were so happy with the result, and the car looked good. I know a lot of Ferrari fans are saying, "Oh, yeah, like the car's too slow, blah blah blah. We shouldn't have even been talking about the rule book. Who cares? Who cares?" So many toxic Ferrari fans nowadays, but it matters because the car looked good, and I've seen that improvement is getting bigger, and I truly appreciate. I've been looking at Ferrari's page, and I've seen that mechanics and engineers have been working really hard for the past few weeks, ever since from that last race. They have been getting in the garage, and they have been working really hard to get as many improvements as we can and get ready for the next race in Baku in Azerbaijan. So, and the car, like last race, that's why it's so frustrating as well. I think I also forgot to add that last race, yeah, like compared to our last two horrible, like first two horrible race, which I do admit as a Ferrari fan that those races were actually absolutely horrible. It was horrible. Our car was too slow. The car was too slow. I must admit that, and I do admit that. I take responsibility as a fan that yes, that is true. But last race, it was looking very good. It like the car had massive improvements, and I hope that is still the case for the following season. I hope that like from last race and from now on the whole season, the whole season and the next few races till the season ends. I hope that the car does nothing but improvement. But from last race, it feels like we're doing massive improvements, and that in a few little improvements there and there, I feel like we can be able to perform and compete with teams like Mercedes and Red Bull, and even Aston Martin. I could add them to the list now as well. So that's why it's so much just so frustrating in that sense, because like our car looks so good and improved last race, and then we got screwed again. You know what I mean? Like we got screwed. If it's not by our own team and our or by our own car, then it's the FIA. So it's just this season just has been really bad for us, and it just has been so frustrating for us. But anyways, I thank you guys for your time. It was a long video, this one. I don't know why, man. Like it's like 18-minute video. It's too long, but I hope you guys understand. It was like it's another really raw and emotion. I would say like with emotion video, and I just wanted to talk to you guys about this because this is getting ridiculous. But anyways, just FIA needs to improve. But I hope all of you are having a beautiful day. Take care, everybody. It's always gonna be Forza Ferrari till I die, always and every day. Forza Ferrari. But I hope all of you are having a beautiful day. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye bye. Peace out.